Sarah from pinkcricket.com, and today first of all I want to give you a tiny little peek of some awesome DCWV stacks that are going to be hitting your Joann's. The one that I'll be using today in the card we're going to make is a type of art, and it's so awesome. I love it. So lots of fun patterns, lots of great colors. So we're going to make a card today. I've already got ink on my finger. We're going to make a card today, and all of these colors come from the same collection, so I didn't want to confuse you guys. So I'm going to use this cream colored cardstock, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to mat it with this teal color, this rich teal color, okay? So I'm just going to make sure I'm in the camera, and I'm going to curve one of the edges, corners, curve one of the corners, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere it to the card. And the card measures 4.5 by 6. Okay, once we do that, I also have all these little strips. Some of them are patterned, some of them are just regular cardstock, all from the same collection, and I'm going to make them into little tiny banners. So basically the only thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting out little triangles at the bottom of these. Now there's another way you can do this, and I'm going to show you that in just 1 second. This is the way that I typically do it because I just don't like pulling things out of my drawer if I don't have to. You can cut them on your die cutter, I suppose, and line up all of your pattern paper and have them cut out perfectly, but that's a lot of work for just a quick little banner. Okay, so you can do it that way, or, whoops, I missed a little tiny corner in that one. Or another way is to use a square punch, and then you're going to take the square punch, flip it over so you can see what you're doing, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to slide your piece of paper in there, line it up with one of those corners, and then punch, just like that. Okay, do it the same with the other side. So you slide it into your punch so you can see, line up where you want the triangle to come out, and then punch. Okay, quick and easy way to make a banner that's not, if you don't trust your cutting skills. I don't trust mine, but they're still good enough because usually I'm lazy to pull out, too lazy to pull this out or to die cut it. But for the sake of today, I'm going to do this a couple more times, and then I'm just going to go back to my scissors. It's all about lining it up correctly for this method, centering that little triangle, okay? Did you guys know you could do, did you know this trick? It's one of those things you're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Anyhow, it's the whole reason I bought a square punch. Crazy, right? Now I'm kind of on a roll, so I'm just going to keep going. I know, crazy. It's helpful if instead, I wish you guys, okay, it's helpful if you slide it in a little bit further than you need to, so don't do it right in the end. I hope you guys can see that. Kind of slide it in a little bit more, and it kind of lets you make that triangle a little better, rather than making sure those ends line up exactly where you want them. And then sometimes you just totally miss the mark, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot one. Whoopsie. Oh, this isn't one. We don't need that one. Okay, so now we're just going to arrange these, and I'm going to arrange them just haphazardly. I really wanted this this pattern paper here with all of the and signs, the ampersands, because this is going to be a wedding card, and it's going to say Mr. and Mrs. Got it? So I wanted the ands on there. Okay, well, probably you guys know this, but I love fonts. I love typing. I love words. I love anything to do with that. So when I saw this awesome collection, I was so excited because it's right up my alley. So this one, do you see that pretty gloss on there? A lot of their papers are glossy like that, and a lot of them have some really smooth, nice textures. I was impressed. So I have a couple other collections here that I know you guys are going to love, but I just wanted to sneak this one and show it to you. because I don't think they're at any Joann's yet. So I couldn't keep the secret from you guys, right? No way. So I'm just gonna, like I said, haphazardly, kind of just, some of them are gonna be up, some of them are gonna be down. There's no method at all to my madness. It's just, honestly, I'm just putting them on here. Some are towards the top, some are towards the bottom. Okay, and I'll probably just raise 2 up with the pop dot tape. Oh, and there's my naughty corner that I didn't get quite right. That's okay. Okay, so here's the last one. I do want to make sure my ands are going the correct way. Okay, so that's what we have so far. You're thinking, what in the world is she doing? So then we're going to mat the same color paper that we used for the mat on this card on top of another pattern paper. It's a dictionary type paper, and then we're going to mat one more, and it's just going to be the same coordinating cardstock as the card's made out of, okay? I love not having to think about coordinating my cardstocks, and everything kind of just goes together and I don't have to think about it. So now for the Mr. and Mrs. with those little ands on there. I'm going to slide this over just a teensy bit. I'm using Close to My Heart Ocean ink. Mr. and Mrs. comes from Here Comes the Bride from Pink by Design. And there we go. I was hoping the ink would look okay. I didn't really match it before. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop dot this part. So I'm going to get my pop dot tape. And you guys think I should do another video and sneak another peek before, like soon, like tomorrow or something? I don't know. You think I can figure out how to make another video quick? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to pop dot that up, and I think I might put an extra layer on that because I want it to be above this. So I'm seriously going to be out of this pop dot tape soon. Okay, so let's put it over here because I want it to not interfere with that part that's already popped up, and I made that a little too long. Okay. Now we can, actually I'm going to trim that just a little bit more. I just don't want it to be visible. There we go. Now I'm quite happy. And then I'm going to put that just like that. And that's our super simple but pretty card for a wedding using a type of art by DCWV. Thanks for watching, everyone.